Hi, I'm Johhny,
And I'm Steve-O.
and this is Thorndale Theater Talk. This is the podcast where we talk about movies, TV shows, and anything in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got the gist of it.
Just got right down to the facts. Remember to follow us on Instagram at Steven Centrella.
Hell yeah.
He has a great Instagram handle.
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
Like, top tier.
Top tier. Twitter at Thorndale Talk are our official Twitter page.
Yes.
At Kibbles312 and at Steven Centrella.
Yes.
And our Facebook page, Thorndale Theater Talk.
Definitely follow that one.
And our YouTube page, Thorndale Theater Talk, to like, subscribe, comment.
Definitely check us out there, too.
Just tell us what you want to hear, what you don't want to hear. Make maybe lists that you want us to make, anything like that.
Any suggestions? We're all here for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Remember to listen to us every Tuesday on streaming services like Apple Podcasts, Breaker, and Spotify.
And YouTube.
Yeah.
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 YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Steve-O, this is episode 34.
It is. Let's do this.
Let's do this. All right. Your movie of the week. Did you just raise the roof?
I raised the roof. I pushed the floor. I'm pushing the walls. You know it.
All right. Your movie of the week.
So my movie of the week was the Triple Frontier. It was the movie with Ben Affleck, Charlie. I can't say his last name. Hunnam. Yes, Charlie Hunnam, Oscar Isaac. Yeah. So
What'd you think?
it was a good movie. You know, for a Netflix movie, it hits all the points. It's an action movie. So the movie's about these 5 guys who were special ops, like who were in the U.S. military, and so they're all retired, and again they're struggling with their retired life. And one of the guys from their past comes back and gives them this job, so where they can make a lot of money. They're pretty much stealing money from a drug king who's in Mexico.
Yeah.
So it's this whole thing where they risk their lives for so much money, and it's a private job. It's nothing to do with the military, but again, their military experience comes into play.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting movie. Again, I'm not the big Ben Affleck fan, and I think I don't think he did that good with this.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
Yeah.
I don't think you liked him in any single movie that he's come out.
You know what? If I really think about it, there's probably something I liked him in.
You'd even like him in Good Will Hunting?
No, I thought he was useless. I thought anyone could have done that role. Anyone. You name the person, they could have done it.
That's usually when you mean anyone.
Yes. I mean
We're not going to get into this Ben Affleck conversation.
anyone. No, there's probably something. If we go through his movies, there's probably something I might like.
Daredevil?
But no, awful.
Well, the movie wasn't good.
He made it worse.
Okay.
He made it worse.
All right, but good movie though.
Oh yeah, I definitely. Again, if you're looking for something new to watch, or you're exploring through Netflix, then definitely I'd say watch. If I had to do a scale, watch it or don't watch it. Watch it.
Watch it.
Yeah, it's like
Scale of don't watch it or watch it.
Watch it or don't watch it. Scale of watch it or don't watch it. You can watch it. It's not a bad movie. It's entertaining. It's not that long either.
Yeah.
So it's an hour and 50 something minutes.
Nice.
So definitely, yeah. So yeah.
Nice.
How was your movie of the week?
My movie of the week, it was Trumbo.
Yeah. How was that? I was
pretty
actually very
good.
curious about that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's 2 hours in length. Bryan Cranston's awesome in it. I can see why he got nominated. He's such a good actor. It's kind of cool. It's based on a true story about this. I forgot his first name, but his last name's Trumbo. He's one of the best screenwriters ever wrote movies, and it was in 1947 when he came out that it was right after World War II, where he came out that he was a communist. And he kind of he promoted it in the way where he would go to conventions or something and hand out pamphlets, but he was a regular guy, just does his job, just says that he's a communist. And during that time, obviously, America hated anyone that was a communist, and they put him in jail because he was a communist and went through all the trials. And then he got blacklisted, and then it kind of shows you the aftermath also of what happens after he got blacklisted from there. It's really cool. Cranston's really good in it. I think it's pretty good. I would recommend it. It's on Netflix. It's 2 hours long. I think there's some parts that are can be a little boring at times,
drags a little, yeah.
A little bit. but overall, I'd recommend it. I think it's good. And if you like Bryan Cranston, he does an amazing job.
Who doesn't love Bryan Cranston?
Yeah, Breaking Bad, Walter White.
Yeah,
one of the best characters
Malcolm
ever.
in the Middle, like so many things he's done.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd recommend it.
Right on.
All right, Steve, what's your movie of the week?
My movie of the week this week is going to be The Impossible. It is on Netflix. It's got a great cast behind it. You have Ewan McGregor, one of my favorite actors. You got Naomi Watts. Tom Holland's in it. This was like when he was a kid, Tom Holland. This is like 12-year-old Tom Holland. So, all that fun stuff. So the movie is... Let's see what it's about.
Let's see what it's about.
So...
Is it about some
tsunami? It's about a tsunami in Thailand, and so
Yeah.
this family's on vacation, and they get separated, and they're trying to find each other. So it's definitely a drama. It's got some good reviews, like 75% on Metacritic, 81% on Rotten Tomatoes, 7.6 on IMDb. So, it's like it's there.
It's there.
It's there. It's not here.
No, I heard
it's not here.
I heard it's like pretty not bad. Like kind of mixed reviews. Not bad movie.
Yeah. So it came out in 2012. And is available on Netflix and
nice.
Or Amazon Prime. So
nice.
A couple spots to hit it up at.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm excited. Last two movies I watched were war movies or like action movies. So taking a different direction here.
Nice.
Making a left instead of a right.
Nice.
Cool.
Good for you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad that
So what was your movie of the week this week?
My movie of the week this week is called The Squid and the Whale.
The Squid and the Whale? Squid. The Squid and the Whale. Do they become friends?
Let me speak.
Oh, I'm sorry. But do they become friends, the Squid and the Whale?
I haven't seen the movie, Steve-O.
All right. Well, let me know if they become friends.
Yeah, I will let you know.
Yes.
It's directed by Noah Baumbach, who did Meyerowitz Stories and Marriage Story recently. It's with Jeff Daniels, Laura Linney from Ozark, and Jesse Eisenberg. And it's about when two married writers at different points in their careers head for divorce, they struggle to co-parent a pair of sons.
Okay, so I don't think the Squid and the Whale become friends, I'm guessing.
No, I don't think it has anything to do with a squid or a whale.
Well, that's bullshit.
Well, we'll find out. But it's also an hour and 20-minute movie, which is incredibly short. It's on Netflix. And, I like Noah Baumbach. I think he's an amazing writer and director, and I'm looking forward to this movie. That's all I got to say about it.
There we go.
And, Jeff Daniels is a great actor. Dumb and Dumber, he was hilarious in that, too. And he's good in, what's that, The Newsroom. The Newsroom. I've only seen, a couple episodes, but he was really good in it.
Yeah, it was a good show.
Yeah, and, we'll see about that. So, Steve-O, I have a question.
Yes.
How are the boys going?
Oh, dude, I finished it. It literally took me a week. It was so good where it's like one of those shows for me where I was just constantly just after I finished one episode I kept going. So it's so good. Definitely a show again, it's about superheroes, but at the same time it's not, if that makes sense.
It's just a different take.
Yeah, it's a different take.
Anti-superhero.
Exactly. And it's so good.
And it has the Seth Rogen humor in it, which makes stuff so much.
It does. I think one of my favorite, quick spoiler alert, when in season 1 where Butcher's trying to get his team to come back together, and he uses the Spice Girls as a reference.
Yeah, I know how amazing is that?
Well, no, I love the ending of them. Then she goes dude, he gives the worst pep talks ever. And just I was dying. It was such a good analogy, but at the same time, I was just
Doesn't he go how do you know so much about the Spice Girls or something like that too? That was really funny. Yeah.
But I just love the ending. Both of them are looking at each other and goes he gives the worst pep talks.
Yeah.
But that was one of my favorite. It was so funny, and just it's so good. There's so much going on.
I think the guy who plays Homelander is amazing.
Yes.
Who the actor that plays him is so good.
So it's not. So he it dawned on me, because when I was first watching the show, I thought it was the guy who plays the twins in Social Network.
Oh no, it was not Armie Hammer.
No, but it looked like him. So that's
a little bit.
Yeah, it was a little bit. So I was just oh my, holy shit, he's in this movie, in the show. And then I looked at him oh, it's not him. Never mind. But
Anthony Starr, I think his name's Anthony Starr or something. But he's I think the standout performer in that. And maybe whoever plays Butcher, I forgot his name, is also amazing.
Yeah, he's really
everyone's
good.
great in it.
It's such a good show. So definitely, I recommend it. If you haven't seen it, it's on Amazon Prime show. Definitely.
Yeah, it's been 2 seasons, 8 episodes each, and they're about an hour long, a little less than an hour.
Yeah, some are a little over, some are a little
less.
under, some are exactly an hour. So it ranges between like 50 minutes to and 60 minutes. So it just depends. 65 minutes.
But yeah, it's very good. It's
very good. Recommend it. So I gotta find the next show to work on. So that
you should watch my show.
Well, I'll let you watch it, and then I'll work on it. So
okay.
But yeah, it was.
Succession.
But my God, yeah, I didn't think I would finish it in a week. Not gonna lie.
It gets to you.
Yeah.
You get hooked on it.
Got hooked.
All right, Steve-O. Let's get to the news.
Oh, we're getting to the news, everybody. This is the news of the week. We're going into the news. We get all of our news from ScreenRant.com. Yeah, we're here for the news for you. Too much? Not enough?
No, I just keep doing you, man.
Okay, coolness. All right, first big piece of news that hit this past weekend. Johhny Depp exits from Fantastic Beasts 3. They say it's kind of like a mutual agreement where he wants to leave and they want to part ways with him.
All right, let's just get to your thoughts.
Yeah,
get to your thoughts.
But I think this sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I really like Johhny Depp in the Fantastic Beasts movie. Like, I thought he did very well in the last one. Again, it's I would say a typical Johhny Depp performance, but like I thought he was doing really well with the role, and I feel like it's weird when you already 2 movies into this like 5-movie, like they're making this 5-movie franchise thing. You're 2 movies in and you already have to replace one of the like a key character. So it definitely just shows like not good things. No. I get there were some problems maybe like with him and his personal stuff and they didn't want to be associated with it, but like I get it, but at the same time it sucks. Like as a fan, it sucks. Like of the Fantastic Beasts of just the Harry Potter world, because I feel like they were going in a good direction and now they have to like regroup and rethink kind of thing. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I mean, I think Johhny Depp. I mean, he likes to do the weird characters.
Yeah, and he's
so good at it.
He's so good at it. Yeah,
he's also a good actor in general, not just being the weird characters. But I thought he was perfect for Grindelwald. I think it's just like when I see Grindelwald, I just see. I mean, maybe it was just because Johhny Depp was the first one to like act as him, but still, it just like look like what Grindelwald would look like.
Yeah.
He also he's a good actor, so it sucks that this loss happened. But I'm just interested in seeing who's gonna play as him.
Yeah. Well, because of Johhny Depp's exit. So in other news, Fantastic Beasts 3's release date has been delayed to summer of 2022. Not for COVID reasons.
I love how it says, I mean, we all know why. We literally just said what the news is.
So originally they were supposed to come out in November of 2021. Now delayed to summer of 2022. They're not too sure when in the summer, but...
When did the second Fantastic Beasts come out?
2018.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Okay.
2018.
Yeah, I mean...
Or 2019. No,
I don't think it was 19. I think it was either 17 or 18. I think... I'm interested in seeing where this goes. We have our topic kind of it definitely involves of what we're talking about. We'll say that later, but yeah, well, I'm gonna wait to that. I'm just gonna wait till that.
I'll
wait till
I was gonna say, so there's some talks of like who to replace Johhny Depp.
Yeah,
you know, some of the
James
choice.
McAvoy?
Yeah, James McAvoy being one of them. Tom Hardy being another.
I mean, that's a classic. Tom Hardy could play anyone.
They were suggesting Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
like,
I don't see that.
I'm like again.
Actually,
like I'm not denying that he can't play the role. I just have trouble.
See him as Iron Man.
Not just because of Iron Man, but like I have trouble seeing him playing a villain.
Because of Iron Man.
Oh, sure, because of Iron Man. I just don't like. He probably could.
No, he could. Yeah. He's a good actor.
One of the people they were thinking about bringing back is Colin Farrell. So he played.
He disguised.
Like he played like he was Grindelwald in disguise.
Spoiler for the first movie.
For the first one, if you haven't seen it, my bad. So sorry, but
it came out a while ago.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it at this point,
it came a while ago.
If you haven't seen it at this point, your fault.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're thinking about bringing him back, and I guess that'd be like honestly I would be best case scenario.
Yeah.
Well, because it's easy to like.
I know.
Like easy to like kind of write in like, oh yeah, I changed my appearance because, like.
I mean, or I think. Yeah. I mean, if you bring back Colin Farrell, you have to do that again. But I think they're gonna pick a different actor, and I think it's just gonna pretend that he's always looked like that. They're not gonna be like, oh, I changed my appearance.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. So it's just like, again, so they're just trying to figure out
James McAvoy, I think, would be actually pretty good.
One person they suggest is Adam Driver. I don't know if I could see Adam Driver in it.
He's an amazing actor, but I don't see it.
And then Michael Shannon. Interesting. All right. Well.
I mean, remember they have to have like British accents if they come in.
Well, again, these are just some suggestions.
We'll see.
Out of all the suggestions, I think I like Colin Farrell the best.
Yeah, I know you like Colin Farrell. I like James McAvoy a lot. I mean, Tom Hardy would be amazing, but
I just don't see Tom Hardy as
Hardy either.
Tom Hardy comes off more as like a punch in the face kind of guy rather than like.
I know, I agree. I think I like James McAvoy the most.
I could see
out of the list
I see there, I would say sure, between James McAvoy and Colin Farrell, I think are the best.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens with that. All that fun stuff.
All right, next one.
So next piece of news, Tom Hardy and Bill Skarsgård lead in a all-star cast of a Vietnam War drama. So it's gonna star Tom Hardy, Bill Skarsgård, and Pete Davidson and a bunch of other people. Yeah. It's based on the acclaim. It's based off an acclaimed book. Just as acclaimed book.
Okay.
All right. Well. So
yeah, I mean, good cast. We'll see what happens.
The movie's called The Things They Carried. Oh yeah, the Tim O'Brien. Isn't that the Tim O'Brien book, The Things They Carried?
I have no idea why you're looking at me like I know.
We read it in school. I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember. I did not read it in school. I'm very.
I gotta look this
classes.
up.
You had so like. Yeah, I mean the cast is good.
Yeah, the Tim O'Brien book, The Things They Carried. Yeah, we read this in school.
I never read it.
Yeah, we did.
Steve-O, we were in different classes.
This was basic English, I did not read.
I know. No, I didn't.
You read this.
I love how you act like you're me.
You read this.
No, I didn't. But
yeah, you did.
I didn't. But I think it's a.
You spark note it. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah.
I didn't. So, the cast is really good. It's a Vietnam.
Yeah. So it's based off that book. Yeah, The Things They Carry, the Tim O'Brien book.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it's a good cast.
Good cast.
I don't know. They haven't named a director yet, I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, no director's named yet. So, it should be interesting.
Yeah. We'll see.
Pete Davidson.
I did not read that book, by the way.
You did.
I know you're very adamant about it.
And I'm going to show it to you later, and you're going to be like, son of a bitch, you're right.
I won't, but let's just get past that.
Oh, don't ever lie to me.
I'm not lying to you. I never read that book.
You did.
Okay.
Christopher Walken joins Adam Scott and John Toretto. Am I saying his last name?
John Turturro.
Turturro. Goddamn. Turturro.
You're good.
In a new Apple TV drama. So Christopher Walken hasn't done anything in a while.
Yeah.
So it should be fun. Him and Adam Scott. Come on.
Very early, obviously. So we'll see. I like John Turturro. He's really good. He's in a lot of Coen Brother movies, and he was in You Don't Mess with Zohan, but he was also in that TV series, that limited series that came out. I can't.
Boardwalk? No,
not Boardwalk Empire. I'm not gonna remember. That's upsetting. But it was a limited series about like a murder that like a guy was falsely convicted of a murder. I think.
Yeah.
I think he was falsely convicted. So, yeah. I mean, he's good. He's a good actor. All right.
Next piece of news. Love Life Season 2 casts Good Place star William Jackson Harper. So Love Life is the the show on HBO Max with Anna Kendrick. So it was like one of the big shows they were advertising when HBO Max was first coming out. Mm-hmm. So yeah, of course they have a season 2, and so they have cast the Good Place star William Jackson Harper. So
yeah,
he's a great actor.
Yeah, he's a really good actor. He was also in
Midsommar.
Yeah.
He was in Midsommar.
That is the movie.
Yep.
We all know about that one.
Hey, and The Good Place, he did well in The Good Place.
Good Place.
He's a good actor.
Yeah.
I like the casting.
Same.
Never seen the show, but I like the actor.
Yeah.
So, all right. Next piece of news. Colin Firth starring in a zombie comedy. The movie is going to be called The New York Will Eat You Alive. It's based off the Chinese comic Zombie Brother. Yeah, and so they're making it into a movie, and hey, Colin Firth is going to be in it. I love Colin Firth.
I love Colin Firth. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
And I mean, zombie comedy, I just immediately think of Zombieland. Like, what else?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm very curious.
I mean, it's gonna be different, but like,
yeah,
that's just like, I mean, when you think of a zombie comedy, that's like the first thing. That or Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, those are the ones you think of for sure.
Shaun of the Dead's so good. Okay.
So
yeah,
I want to keep a close eye on this because I want to know who else they bring on and stuff like that. Yeah. It's always fun stuff. All right. Another piece of news. So Robert De Niro, the Comeback movie that was supposed to come out this November. It's a comedy that stars Robert De Niro, Morgan Freeman, Tommy Lee Jones, Zach Braff. It was supposed to be coming out this month in November. Yeah. It got pushed back to next year, 2021. No exact date yet.
Not surprised again.
If you haven't, look up this trailer. The movie's called Comeback. It's
Comeback Trail.
Comeback Trail. It looks like it's gonna be a very funny movie. Robert De Niro, honestly, great actor. Morgan Freeman, great actor. Come on, Tommy Lee Jones. So
yeah, it has potential. It looks pretty good.
I think it'd be really good. That's just me though. It looks like because it looks like it's just a straight comedy, just like a fun movie, not like, oh, this is gonna be the best drama, but like, a fun movie to watch. So yeah, check out the trailer on YouTube. It's called Comeback Trail. All right, and then the last piece of news. So Kevin Bacon joins Machine Gun Kelly in an upcoming thriller.
I kind of love that we just said in news and movies about Machine Gun Kelly being in a movie.
Oh yeah, first thing. Machine Gun Kelly's a terrible actor.
I mean, I've only seen him in, what was that with Pete Davidson that we just saw?
The King Staten Island.
Yeah, I mean, he was in that for like one season. He was like, whatever.
He's in a that's what I mean. He's in a lot of movies with one scene, and he's just
he's like, whatever. Like, he's not bad. I mean, he act better than me, but like.
No, I think you could do better. I genuinely think that.
I like Kevin Bacon though, at least.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's Kevin Bacon. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
He might actually make this movie watchable.
We'll see. It doesn't seem like it will be. But.
I don't think so either. Again, it's only Kevin Bacon and Machine Gun Kelly casted.
Yeah.
And it's a new director. He's directed a lot of shorts, but
Andrew Baird or Bard?
Yeah, Andrew Bard.
Yeah, we'll just go with Bard.
Yeah. So it's one of his first movies.
Yeah.
They're going to start filming in February, so that's when they're set to start filming.
Yeah.
So we'll be on the lookout to see who else they cast and who else is going to be involved in this movie. Also, what the movie's going to be about, just as a thriller.
I mean, that's usually what they don't want to give a lot away.
Yeah.
Usually on movies like that, they usually get like a cast and be like, "Oh, these two guys are in this movie. Look out for it." Like, what we're doing.
Yeah, and that, and also just being like, it's probably because it's not going to be good. So they don't want to give anything away.
Probably not going to be that good.
I'm sorry. If Machine Gun Kelly's a star in a movie, it's probably not going to be a good movie. Like, I'm going to say 80% certain it's not going to be a good movie. I'll give it a solid 20% chance, but
I agree with you, but we don't know.
I think we do know.
I think we do know.
We do know.
So that's it from the news, right?
That's all we have from the news.
Okay, so as we said before, we talked about the Fantastic Beasts, Johhny Depp leaving, how it's delayed summer 2022. So we're going to make a list. And we're going to make a list in order of our favorite Harry Potter universe movies, including the Fantastic Beasts. That made it a lot harder.
Yeah, because it's 10 movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That made it a lot harder.
10 movies. You got 8 Harry Potter movies and 2 Fantastic Beasts movies. So it's a top 10 list.
It is a top 10 list.
Our first top 10 list. We usually just do 5.
Yeah, I know.
But we're ranking. We're ranking our in order. So.
All right, Steve-O.
Don't look at my list.
I did not.
Don't look at my list.
Go at number 10 for you. Let's switch off. Do you want me to start or do you want to start?
You can start.
I can start?
Yeah.
My 10th movie. This one took me a little bit because I knew these were my bottom 2. I did the Fantastic Beasts 2.
Wow, that's
2.
I disagree.
I mean, these are lists.
Yeah.
But first of all, I'd like to say I love the Harry Potter universe, and I genuinely like all the movies. I'm gonna say, like when it comes down to like the heart, because of just how much I love the Harry Potter stuff, and I'm right now reading the books for the first time. But Fantastic Beasts 2, it was choppy at times. Character choices were very questionable.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they were.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they were.
No, they weren't.
Queenie.
No, again,
Yes.
I disagree with you on this all the fucking time.
I disagree with you. But, like, she has the right intentions. I understand why she's doing it, but she's, like, okay with murdering innocent people.
Again, to make an omelet, you gotta crack a fucking couple eggs.
Murdering innocent people.
Again, he's just trying to make the level playing fair for humans and magic, and that's what she wants. She wants to love who she wants to love without any judgments.
I understand that, but she's willing to murder innocent people for that?
You gotta crack a couple eggs to make an omelet. I just said that.
She's an awful human being then.
That doesn't make her an awful human being. She wants the same rights as they do.
So murder's okay if they have the same rights?
I'm not saying murder's okay, but again, it happens. It happens, bro. When you're fighting for a cause, you think...
Their intentions are
I have a question. When you're fighting for any cause whatsoever, you think, everyone lives forever? No, people die, bro. You die for what you believe in.
Steve-O, their intentions are good. Their actions are shit.
Again, I say you got to crack a couple eggs to make an omelet.
I love how you're saying no one needs to... Like, some people will have to die, but they're killing them. Like, they're murdering them because of it.
Again, if people in their way from stopping them to do what they want to do, to make things right.
So you're saying that's okay to murder someone if they're in your way?
I'm not saying in your way, but again, they're trying to stop them for making equal rights for both sides.
I understand that, but you're saying that murder's okay for that to happen.
They got to do what they got to do. That's what I'm saying.
I disagree. I think that made...
I don't think it questions Queenie's decision. She's fighting for love.
Like that. I know. I didn't.
She's fighting for love.
She's like okay to murder people. She's fighting for love.
Again, she's not doing the murdering.
She's okay with it.
Again, she's fighting for love.
Well, we don't know if she's doing the murdering yet. She just got on the side.
Spoiler
alert in the Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, sorry.
Yeah, who cares?
We're just gonna put a massive spoiler alert.
No, I mean obviously these movies have been out for a while. So yeah, I think Fantastic Beasts 2. I liked it because it's in the Harry Potter universe, and I kind of like Newt Scamander's an awesome character actually, and a lot of other stuff. But
I will say this movie's a massive setup movie. That's all I have to say.
I also agree with you.
Yeah. No, I was just saying that the Fantastic that one is a massive setup movie.
Yeah.
Because it literally, like, the way it ends, it's just all it's doing is setting up for the next movie. Where, like, because the first one is introducing you to, like, these new characters and, like, and all, like, their adventures they're doing. The second one is setting up what the actual storyline's heading into. And
I also like that, like, they do, like, the little Harry Potter Easter eggs in each of these movies, like Nagini's in the second one, which is actually really cool.
Because I would agree, like, the Fantastic Beasts 2, again, I liked it, but comparable to other Harry Potter movies and comparable to the other Fantastic Beasts movie, yes, it's not that good, but I think it's a good movie. So, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, your turn.
My 10th is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Movie-wise, I was just, like, they could have done so much more with it. There was so much more in the books with it.
That was my number 9.
Yeah.
I'll just say it right now.
Okay, that was your number 9.
I was switching off between that and this Harry Potter 6.
My number 9 is Fantastic Beasts 2.
You literally were. See, that's like, that one took me a while. I'm like...
Oh, I knew Half-Blood Prince was my least favorite. Like, I knew right off the bat. Like, I would rather watch...
The movie's called The Half-Blood Prince, and they, like, barely talk about the Half-Blood Prince.
They added...
I didn't read the book, but I've heard that's more of, like, a big thing in the book, and they didn't really make it anything in the movie.
Well, they made nothing into the movie, and then also they added things that was unnecessary, like the whole, like, when the why am I blanking on names right now? No. Death Eaters. Death Eaters, when they attacked the Weasley household. That was never,
that was supposedly never in the book.
That was never in the book, and then also, like, there were some fight scenes that were big in the books they never added into the movie, and I feel like that would have made the movie so much better.
Yeah, I heard that there was, like, a battle scene before Dumbledore dies in the book that they didn't do in the movie.
And that would have been pretty cool to have, so...
the biggest thing, I still like I said, we like these movies, we're getting very nitpicky of, like, what was different. The one thing that I didn't like in the 6th, especially because how the Half-Blood Prince wasn't really that, like, huge in the movie, how Snape just, like, says it at the end.
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, by the way, I'm the Half-Blood Prince," and just, like, walks away.
It was more of just Harry using his own spell, and he goes, like, "You dare to use my own spell against me? That's right, Potter." I am the Half-Blood Prince.
And everyone's like, okay.
It's like, cool, bro.
We didn't even remember that Half-Blood Prince was a thing in the book or in the movie.
Honestly, that's true. Like
they mentioned it once, like, oh, I wonder who wrote this, and then they just didn't even care.
The only reason why you remember, like, oh, because the movie's called The Half-Blood Prince, so it's like, oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah, they put a little bit. Not saying comedy's bad, but I feel like they made that as like a huge impact. They made it try to funnier than it.
They were like kind of going back to the roots of like another school year.
Yeah. If
that makes sense. Because that's how the movie felt. It felt like just like another school year.
Yeah.
Which again is not bad, but at the same time, just like clearly that's not like the direction where the story's going.
Yeah, it was a disappointing movie. Like I liked it because it's a Harry Potter, because I like that, but like the movie itself was like fine. Wasn't really that great.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want me to go my number 8?
Your number 8.
Your 9 was Fantastic Beasts 2, right?
Yep.
8. This one hurts because this one took me the longest. And the reason why I have it at 8 is because I just love Harry Potter, like the character in that whole universe. So I did Fantastic Beasts, the first one.
Oh, wow. All right.
That one could be flip-flop. Like, that one I feel like could be a little bit higher because I think the expectations for the Fantastic Beasts were pretty low for me going into it.
Yeah.
And then I came into it, I'm like, holy crap, it was actually a pretty cool story that they like kind of came up with in the Grindelwald area. And so I actually don't have anything like nitpicky much to say. If anything, I should have this higher one more. Because, Jesus. Whatever. I'll keep it at that.
You're keeping it at that?
Mostly it's because I like the Harry Potter character and whole, like their story instead of the Fantastic Beasts.
Oh, you don't know
I don't know where it's going.
You don't know where it's going. Honestly, when the 5 movies are done and complete,
we'll have more of an understanding.
You'll have more of an understanding, and you may rank some of these way higher over Harry Potter. So
I agree with you. I think Newt Scamander's a cool character.
Yeah.
I like how he is. He's very like sociably awkward, very timid a lot.
But he's strong.
Like, he's a very strong wizard, and he's just he's very smart.
Yeah,
he's very smart, and he just has the great intentions. I think I just like Newt Scamander a lot, and I think the story about with what's the guy's name, or what's his Ezra Miller plays, the one that
his love interest.
No. He turned like the whole point of the movie is to find that guy that has like, you know how he turns into black basically, like shadow.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
Why am I blanking?
Yeah, I know.
Holy crap!
But I think that like story. I hope whoever has seen the movie knows what we're talking about. Yeah. That part of the movie is really cool.
It's gonna
like
come
the story
in the middle of this.
I know the story was really cool on that.
An Obscurus.
Yes, thank you. Like that's really cool because you know we didn't even know anything about that in the Harry Potter universe.
Yeah,
that's like and how powerful it is. And like how Colin Farrell was wearing, if anyone noticed, a necklace that had the Deathly Hallow symbol on it, which was really cool.
Yeah.
And they didn't talk about it that much at all, which just makes it even cooler because of how subtle it is. So yeah, I do like Fantastic Beasts. Honestly, if I look at this like maybe like an hour later, I'll be like, it's probably going to be a little bit higher on my list. But as of right now,
that's where it is. That's where I stand.
It's my 8.
Well, my 8 is actually Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Like comparable to the other ones, it's just a little lower on my list. I have nothing bad to say about it. I think it's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think they do a great job with it. Compared to the others, it's just it's number 8 for me.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Your 7th.
My 7th is Harry Potter 7 Part 2. I was like trying to. I wrote 7 there because I knew both of them are like right next to each other. So I was like, all right, which one was the one?
Which one was that?
Yeah, but Part 2.
Okay.
It's like comparable to Harry Potter's. It's good. They did have to split the 7th book because of how much
so much information.
Very important information too. Not just like it's not the longest book, but the amount of information is huge. And I mean, Part 2 was cool with him coming back to Hogwarts, like that entrance coming back was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Learning about Snape too. Oh my god, that sequence was really well done.
Yeah.
I will like as much as I give like you'll find out the last 3 movies of the Harry Potter like Harry Potter's a little like less than the other ones.
Right.
But that sequence was done so well.
Perfectly
with
done.
Snape.
Yeah.
And also, I wasn't getting that. It was Snape and Jesus. Oh, Dumbledore's brother, which is cool to meet. So, and you kind of learn his family a little bit. But yeah. Sorry, I talked a lot about that one.
No, you and me have the same. I think you and me have the next two the same because my 7th is Harry Potter Part 2, the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Yeah.
So.
And then I have Deathly Hallows Part 1
Yep,
after that.
Yep, same here. My 6 is Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Yeah, I agree.
I really like Part 1 because this is the first time you actually see the trio on again, you see them in all the other movies. They do these quests and they're kicking ass and taking names, but you see in this movie them actually struggling and them actually getting to each other's throats and
agree.
it's just you see this is not school anymore. This is a real battle they're fighting and they're struggling. So I like that whole part of the movie, movie, and then also when spoiler when Dobby dies. That was just Dobby. I feel like they didn't utilize Dobby enough throughout the whole series. In the books they do, I know that, but then
I think they used him as much as he was in the books. I think he was in the second book a lot. I haven't read any of the other ones.
He's actually in the book. From what I remember, he's actually in the books more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, but damn, he.
But that's because he's in the second movie and you don't see him till the second one, and you don't see him till the 7th movie. So it's just a throw out of left field. So. But yeah, when Dobby died, that's just so sad.
Yeah. And whoever I need to say it, but who plays what's her name?
Bellatrix.
Whoever plays Bellatrix Lestrange, though, I forgot her name. Helena. Carter or something
like that.
Something like that. She's amazing as Bellatrix Lestrange.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Part 2 and Part 1.
Yep. Part 2 is 7. Part 1 is 6.
So now it's our number 5.
We're at number 5 now.
Number five is mine. I keep going back and forth, but I actually like a little bit more. It's Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
Oh wow! Okay, my 5th one. That's up there for you, bro. Yeah, I like it.
I whoever played Umbridge, you hated so much. She played it so well. Yeah. The whole thing about the Order of the Phoenix, you kind of learn about Sirius Black more.
And then just also how the kids want to fight back as well.
The prophecy too. All that is really cool.
I always find it interesting that the prophecy.
And Harry's first kiss.
Oh yeah. With Cho. Cho. I was gonna say the prophecy also applied to Neville too. So.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And the thing I remember someone telling me, maybe it is in the book, and I don't want to be wrong, so I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but that Voldemort didn't for sure know that the prophecy was Harry and that it might have been Neville.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he was between the two.
But again, it wasn't because I remember the reason why Neville's parents were killed was because they were orders and the Death Eaters thought they had information on where he was. Mm-hmm. So they were they tortured the parents to find out where. And
it was Bellatrix Lestrange's story. Yeah, right? Wasn't it him?
It was Bellatrix, her husband, her brother-in-law, and then
I don't know who the fuck they are.
They're just little strangers, and then Barty Crouch Jr.
Yeah, Barty Crouch Jr. The cool thing about the Lestrange 2 and the Fantastic Beasts is that Zoe Kravitz plays Lestrange.
Yeah.
But then in the second one, she just dies. It's just I feel like they could have used that a little bit more better because you can't just. And the first movie was so cool because you say oh, Newt Scamander, and then he says oh, her name's something Lestrange, and you're just holy shit, that's.
You're saying they didn't utilize her character more.
Yeah, maybe she could have been. We'll see.
I don't know. Yeah, again, it depends. You'll learn more about her. Maybe she won't be in it, but you'll probably learn more about her character.
Yeah.
So. That's what I mean. That movie's just such a setup movie.
I know. It's also interesting that Nagini, you meet Nagini, but she's like a snake for Voldemort. So how does she? But that's why the last movie I'm excited to see.
But that's what I mean. This movie just did a lot of setups.
No, I completely agree.
And it's and that's why it's so low on the list. It's just because it just does so much setups.
Yeah.
But once you see the rest of the series, I feel like
hopefully.
Well, I feel like you would in general, saying people would appreciate that movie more.
Yeah.
Because it'd be wow, that movie just set up so much and just
And it's cool because J.K. Rowling is actually writing the script for these movies.
Right.
For the books, I mean, she technically wrote the script because it's based off her books, but she didn't write the screenplay. Someone else wrote the screenplay based off her books. Now she's legitimately writing the script for it, which is cool. But yeah, but the fifth movie I liked a lot. Like a lot more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
And although they kind of made Sirius dying kind of like, oh, it just happened.
Well, it didn't just happen.
Oh, and also like Voldemort going in Harry's mind is really dark and it's really cool.
It's very
how
interesting.
like Snape was like kind of teaching him and helping him to control it. That's really cool. But yeah, my fifth one's number 5.
All right.
What's your fifth?
My fifth is at Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. The first one. Come on, you get introduced to this awesome freaking world. Come on. It's got to be in everyone's top 5.
It's got to be in everyone's.
It's got to be in everyone's top 5.
You're the type of guy that loves the first in a series, the first one, because it just introduces everything.
It does. It's opening the world.
Yeah.
Like it's
I don't disagree with you at all.
You can't hate those movies because they're again, you could if it does a shitty job, but like but it just introduces you to this awesome world, to these awesome characters, and like it makes you fall in love. So that's my number 5.
My number 4?
Yeah, your number 4.
It's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Okay, there you go. See?
It's just
everyone's top 5. There you go.
It's just... Yeah, I mean, if you couldn't tell, I mean, the top 4 movies of Harry Potter are the first 4 movies. It's just like how it is.
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion, I think it is. Yeah. Oh, wait, have you done...
My number 4 now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, have you said Fantastic Beasts 1 yet?
My number 4 is Fantastic Beasts number 1, baby.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That movie's so good.
Oh, yeah, your Sorcerer's Stone was 5.
Yeah. Sorcerer's Stone was 5.
Yeah, wow, Fantastic Beasts is 4.
Yeah.
I respect it. I do really like that movie.
It is so good.
I really hate it.
Not only introduce you to these awesome, these awesome animals, and, like, you learn so much about them, but, like, just, again... a different part of this world, the American version of
that's cool. That is really cool.
Yeah, the American version of the magic world,
and they call them no magic.
Yeah, no magic. Not muggles. No magic. Like people who have no magic. So creative.
That's just why, like muggles, like Hogwarts is just the best. I hate it.
So, but yeah, it's again, it introduces you to like the American side of things, and like
that's cool.
And I find it just so
fascinating.
And then it makes me wonder more. Like if there was an American, magic world, where were they during when Voldemort? Yeah, Voldemort's right. So it makes me like question more and more, and like it's just like where the hell were they? Or was their support? Yeah. Just sitting there, just watching this shit, just being like, sucks to be you guys. Like, get the fuck out of here, do something, do something, bro. But yeah, no, it was such a great movie. Again, being introduced to Newt and all these again great characters.
Jacob Wall, whatever his name is.
Jacob,
the non-dude who doesn't know magic.
The no Madge, and then Queenie.
Respect.
And
I forgot the woman's name.
His love interest. Yeah. But it's
her name.
Such a great movie. I like it. Like it definitely again also introduced a part of this world. So
yeah,
that's why those two are right there.
They do open up the world even more, which
exactly.
is cool. I did like that too.
So that's why it's very up there for me.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, damn, Fantastic Beasts should be higher.
It should be, yeah. All right, so you're number 3.
Is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
I think you and me are probably like neck and neck on this one, yeah. Because my 3 is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
That was so good. The step up from the first one to the second one. And how like you should tell it gets dark. It's getting darker and darker, and how he's 12 in the second year. I'm pretty sure. And like he's 12 and murders a snake. like holy crap.
Well,
what
also
is he going through?
What I really like is the transition, because the first one was so like kid friendly oriented, but the second one is still that, but it's the transition of that darkness. Yeah. And it does so well with it too.
Yeah.
Like
how it's just like you need that one step, and they did that one step perfectly. They didn't do it too much where it's all of a sudden like the darkest thing ever.
Exactly. That's what I mean. They do it the right amount where it's not like too dark, but at the same time it's getting a little darker. Like. So it does it so perfectly. Yeah. Love that second one.
All right. And I'm pretty sure...
When Hermione gets petrified...
I just read the second book, too.
It got to me, man.
It got to you?
Yeah, I was just like, no. And then when she turns into a cat... There's so many great things in this movie!
Yeah.
All right. So you're number 2.
I'm pretty sure we're flip-flopped on these, because I think we've talked about this before.
Maybe we have.
My number 2 is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Yeah, we are flip-flopped on this. Prisoner of Azkaban is my number 2.
And then my number 1 is Prisoner of Azkaban, and yours is Goblet of Fire.
My number 1 is Goblet of Fire.
I think these are easily the top 2 Harry Potter movies.
Yes.
I don't think anyone should disagree with that. I mean, maybe.
Maybe. You're more than welcome to disagree with that.
Yeah.
You're very
We're all
more than
opinionated.
welcome. Yeah.
I just like the fourth one is like the perfect. Where like there's a Triwizard tournament. Obviously, Harry Potter has to like go through like.
Yeah.
You knew when it was like only fifth years. Was it like fifth years or up or
It
6
was
years? Or up?
only 7th years and up.
Or so just seventh years in general.
Yeah, I think it might have been 6. It was whoever. It was you had to be the age of 17. So
it's 6. Yeah.
So it's either 6 or 7, depending on your age.
Yeah. So like, and you just knew Harry was gonna be in it.
Yeah.
You just knew how it was gonna happen. The fact that whoever played Mad Eye Moody was amazing. He's a pretty famous actor, but I can't remember his name. That was awesome. He was so good in it. The whole like, you just got introduced to the Death Eaters like immediately.
Yep.
And you're like, holy shit! Like things are gonna go down in this movie. And then the ending with that graveyard scene is unreal.
When Voldemort returns.
Yeah, that whole graveyard, and you see Peter Pettigrew again.
Yeah.
That whole graveyard scene is
Peter
so
Pettigrew,
good.
what a little bitch.
Yeah, obviously.
What a little bitch.
And it's just so well made. And then Prisoner of Azkaban, the director's Alfonso Cuarón, and he's like one of my favorite directors.
Yeah.
And he just, I mean, the whole like how they kind of that introduced how dark it gets with the Dementors. That's when you're like, okay, this world is
like, and that's
nuts.
what I mean. It gets darker and darker as it goes, and just
the way that Alfonso Cuarón does, like how the like when you get Dementors, it starts to get cold and freezing, and how he just like that buildup of like not horror, but kind of like a holy crap, there's a floating. Like,
it's scary.
Guy with a black cloak.
Yeah,
on.
it's just like wow, this is creepy as shit.
I just love that. You can. Sorry, I just went through.
No, I agree with both of the things you said. Everything it just does so perfectly. Again, it really like I think this is where you really get hooked to the world. Like those two movies, that's where you start really getting hooked, and I think that's why they're interchangeable. Like second, first, or what like.
I agree.
It definitely like the first two, you get hooked, you get on the fishing hook, but then third and fourth you reel it in.
Nice
You're
metaphor.
getting reeled in. You're getting reeled in, baby.
Nice metaphor.
Yeah, my fishing metaphors.
Yeah, it's.
But yeah, you're getting reeled
so
in at that
good.
point. And you're just like, let's go, let's do this, and you're flying off. So I think that's why those two movies are just so up there for me. It's just because they reel you in.
I think they do it very well. I think. Yeah, I mean, the fourth one, Voldemort comes back, and you see, like... Which makes, I think, the fifth one even more great, which I think I put it up more 5 and maybe be over... It might be 4 because of how no one believes Voldemort's back but Harry.
Oh, and the select few.
Dumbledore and, like, the select few that
the
believe
select
him,
few.
but there's not as much as you would think, and like, even the Minister of Magic's like, Dumbledore's not... Or, like, Voldemort's not back.
Well, again, they even say... you even see in their eyes, it's not in the fact that they don't want to believe him, it's the fact that, like...
They know Harry is probably right, but they don't
want to believe... It's one of those things that they just don't want to believe it, because the world was just in a dark place when he first rose to power, and they just don't want to even, like... It's like one of those things, like, it might be happening, but you want to do everything you can to... just ignore, like, pretend it's not there. Yeah. So it's where that fear really kicks in. It's like you're deathly afraid of this person, and he might be back, and you're just like, I don't want to even like think about it. Yep. So.
Yeah, that's our list.
That's our list of the Harry Potter world rankings.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Remember to follow us on Instagram at Steven Centrella.
Hell yes.
Twitter at Thorndale Talk, our official Twitter page.
Yes.
At Steven Centrella.
Yes.
And at Kibbles312.
Yes.
Facebook page, Thorndale Theater Talk.
Thorndale Theater Talk!
And YouTube, like, subscribe, comment to Thorndale Theater Talk. Watch us if you want to see us talk. That's basically what it is.
We talk about theater and Thorndale and talks.
We don't talk about Thorndale.
We don't.
Yeah. And remember to listen to us every Tuesday on streaming services like Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Breaker.
Yes.
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
All right. See you next week.
Thank you.